soil is my scripture, this graveyard is my home. I'm never truly lonely when I'm walking through the bone. They call it desecration, I call it a second chance to give the silent voices one more defiant dance. I read the epitaphs of lives that ended much too soon, and hum a minor melody beneath the blood-red moon. They scream that I'm a monster, a blasphemer of the light, but they don't see the beauty in the stillness of the night. They don't feel the power when the shadows start to crawl. I am the Greyborn, the necromancer's cries. I pull the echoes from the earth and watch them rise. The warrior of the shattered, a legion of the lost, ready to follow me no matter what the cost. I am the Greyborn, a king in a world of dust. My will is low and in my ivory army trust. I see the fear behind their eyes, the judgment and the hate. They think my art's an abomination, a truly wicked fate. But I'm just giving purpose to what time has cast aside. A general for the fallen, with nothing left to hide. Each crack upon a skull, a story I can understand. A symphony of silence conducted by my hand. So let them bring their torches, their righteous holy war. My army's always waiting, and I will always need more. I am the Greyborn, the necromancer's cries. I pull the echoes from the earth and watch them rise. Warrior of the shattered, a legion of the lost, ready to follow me no matter what the cost. I am the Greyborn, the king in a world of dust. My will is low and in my ivory army trust. Is it wrong to hate the waste, to see a soul and just replace the emptiness with one more loyal face? I am the Greyborn, the necromancer scream, living out a broken, eternal darkened dream. Why you of the shadow, a legion I command, the only thing that's left to rule in this forsaken land. I am the Greyborn, my throne is built on grief, and I will never stop, I'll never find
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Vintage Story, which is currently rebooting because one of the mods is apparently tanking performance, so we're going to be playing Peglin. Good evening, Thanatos. Good evening, Darklight. Good evening, BCD. Good evening, Noodle Boy. How are you all doing? Let's let's kill some trees while we wait for the game to load. Also, I'm pretty sure these trees are going to kill me because they pretty much always do. So, here goes nothing. Ah, yes. We have the very poor abilities. We need a crit. We always need crits now. We might live. And yes, BCD, that is on my wish list. And it's there ever since they announced it because I am very curious as to what they're actually going to do with it. So we'll see what happens with that game. Or I guess from the looks of it, it's supposed to be a visual novel. I'm not entirely sure. I know they announced it on April 1st, but I also know you're not actually allowed to just announce joke games and put store pages up for them. Because if that's what they were doing, they'd be violating Steam's TOS. So, we'll see. We're good. Damage multiplier based on the pegs removed. Yeah, do that. We can do that again. Doesn't matter. Do I have the boomies? I do not have the boomies, so just earn me some cash. Don't fall into the fire and lose me health. Anyways, yeah, Vintage Story, the optimization mod updated and it absolutely tanked the optimization, so I'm reverting that currently. Other than that, everything was running smoothly. As mentioned, there was some significant corruption to the world, and that needs to be fixed, so the world's going to look a little bit different, and there's more fixing to be done. But, we'll get there tonight. We'll get there. Till then, we're just gonna keep on pegging. Definitely get that one. Darkness on the enemy? Maybe. Every shot fired has a 2x ball illusion to automatically trigger a crit? Sure. And I think we said we're actually going all in on the pebbles because reasons. So, continue to forge ahead. Oh, well. Kill it with healing! That most definitely did not kill it with healing. But that did a very good job. Oh. Why is my silver pebble so much stronger? Why does it get an upgrade? Oh, because it's canceling out the crappy weakening effect. That's why. Reduce damage. Yeah, let's reduce the self-damage inflicted by 1. Oh no, it's all damage by 1. Okay. This should significantly help. Whee! Starting off by doing some decent damage. Yes! Skip that. Earn me money. Ow! Don't do that. You know what? Go that way. I missed everything that I was trying to hit in that direction. There we are. Yeah, we're gonna use this pebble. It's a good pebble. There ain't no escape for you now, Mr. Mole. You got some actual power. And that is the sound of Vintage Story loading and hopefully not running horrifically like it was earlier. Okay, yes, that is significantly less resources being gobbled up by Vintage Story. So, hopefully, this works. It needs its time to finish loading, so we will still be playing Peglin for a couple minutes. Bear with me for a second, folks. Okay. Oh yeah, the game's actually running reasonably now, so just needs to finish loading. Why are you still having trouble, you silly thing? Oh, weird? Oh, weird what? Welcome, Ceranos. Now we gotta restart 2 more times the Vintage Story as usual? I mean, possibly? It wouldn't surprise me if I ended up needing to restart it again. Why is that not stacking? Thank you. Okay. So while we wait for it to finish loading, and it continues to be weird, there we are. Just waiting for the handbook to load, and then we will get started. Still seeing Peglin? That's because Peglin is still up. Bouncy. Upgrade that again. We're waiting for Vintage Story to finish loading. Oh, every shot becomes dense. No, gravity's reversed, but the ceiling bounce is massively increased. Ooh, that's cool. Projectile attacks, but bombs deal less damage. Sure, why not? Everything pierces. And I am frequently checking Vintage Story to make sure it is loaded. So we have piercing attacks now, but bombs have become relatively useless. I think that's okay. Hopefully we don't end up needing the bombs. I would appreciate doing a lot more damage, game. Oh yeah, bombs are really useless now, except that they activate pegs, so maybe not. I think after this level, we should be good to actually begin Vintage Story in earnest. Alright, that kicked some serious buttocks. Ooh, lightning. Oh, lightning is kind of crap. We want to go to the left, and then we want to close the Peglin. Alright, good, perfect timing. Waiting for things to solidify at the moment. Oh boy, the food is low. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys kind of the problem I had with the world. Or rather the result of the problem I was having. You hold still. Quack. Don't you quack me, boy. Oh, 1 second. I do need to check something. Burp. I said don't you quack me, boy. Quack, 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 quack. That's the wrong one. Okay, there we are. We are all good. Nothing. Okay. So, we had a problem with the world where things were getting corrupted. So, I ended up having to regenerate everything, so these are definitely not traders anymore. Or they might be, who knows. And I think this is still the dungeon, but the world outside looks funny right now. You might be able to see it, you might not. Hard to tell. Oh, great, it's pouring. So, can't really see. Yeah, this is all that's left of the original world, and it will be getting regenerated as well. I just wasn't going to move the entirety of the base off screen. So I figured, hey, what the heck, that's what we'll do today. We will move the base and start building a new home. There's no sitting skelly? What do you mean there's no sitting skelly? Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm not on my throne right now. There we are. Thank you, Ceranos. Gotta make a house before a tower? Yeah, unfortunately. So, that is the plan at the moment. We're gonna wait for the sun to come up, and then we are going to go out and do things. So, I did end up making the new backpacks, as you can see, with the resources we gathered last time. Because I had to regenerate the world, I went and I blasted the, I think it was olivine, in the cave. And let's just say those bombs are very effective. I was not expecting how much olivine we actually got. It was a little over a stack. And by a little, I mean like 200 over a stack, I think. So we have a lot. Something's dying in the bushes. Trying to sneak up on me and dying in the bushes. Cranberries, cranberries, cranberries. But yeah, so I've been smelting the heck out of our copper. And slowly... Did another crow fall in the damn well? Well, I built the well, but the problem is it's tainted because numerous baby crows have escaped and fallen into the well. Gonna look for Gabor now that the world has regenerated. Gabor? What am I doing? Oh, right. Oh, yeah, the black rock? Possibly. Especially because I learned that the quarry is not bottomless. I mined the rocks, and yeah, I didn't get much out of it. Ow! Gods, that hurts. You gotta stop throwing me into the ceiling. Oh, hey, it didn't actually fall in the well. Good little bird. Cockadoo? No, it's like 1 a.m., you silly rooster. You are not supposed to be crowing right now. Okay, so we're gonna pass the night. I might do some more panning to pass the night. Honestly, that's what I spent most of my time doing. Oh, hey, we're full again. I just kind of put the game on in the background and spent a lot of time panning. Gonna catch some animals, store them to save resources since you're essentially moving. Maybe? I haven't fully decided yet. Yeah. But I found a big ol' copper mine while doing things as well. Later, Darklight. So I've also kind of smelted the majority of the copper, which I kind of need to finish pouring into molds and stuff. We have a ton of resources in here from all of the sand we've been panning. Where did I put my pan? Did I put it in here? Yes. We take the pan. This isn't my normal pan spot. My normal pan spot's in the other room. Lamellar parts, there we are. Put the flax away as well. So what I've been doing is just kind of boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then, you know, I've been putting on music or a show, and then I just pan. How goes the skull lamps? I have some fat to make some skull lamps, and I do intend to make them. And I fixed the hiccups. Part of the hiccups were being caused by having dual mods running. I had two of the same mod running without realizing it. Yeah. So... Oh yeah, there we are, Vintage Story. You're no longer running with 100% of my CPU. You're using like 5. Yes. The smoke has been handled because I replaced most of the torches. I think I still have a couple torches. Why are you... Pan! Pan, you crazy game. So, the smoke has mostly cleared out. Now, it is still happening in my workshop, but that's fine. Did something spawn in with my animals again? No, it's beneath the house. Okay. Yeah. I have, like, a lot of bony soil I found as well that needs to be panned. I've been keeping the panning resources on me. I don't think the character has changed too much since you saw it last. Still wearing the same gear. New clothing mod installed, so they give me a little bit of stats now for wearing them. Randomized stats. I'll further explain that as we go. I've worn enough clothing now. Where is it? That I have the clothier ability. Yeah. Still relying on my crappy armor, but we will make do. I'm gonna finish panning this, and by then it should be done. Now, in other news, Neo news, there has been significant grinding happening, but we haven't started New Game Plus as of yet. That might happen Thursday's stream, I want to say. Because Chaos should be available then. And we'll start New Game Plus. We've mostly outfitted ourselves with divine items and done a little bit of leveling by just grinding the end levels. I have replaced the crap soul cores of the demons with, I think, blue level soul cores, because you can grind the demons in the battle scroll that we got just before beating the game. I'm currently using Envy as a summon. I'm still using the Blood Edge Demon. Unfortunately, I haven't upgraded that one to blue quality yet. I'm using the final boss for magic, not for his summon. And I'm using Envy also for its magic as well, because it's a big old blast of fire. Not gonna beat the game on stream? We did beat Neo on stream. We beat Neo on Saturday. We went late and completed it. So yes, we absolutely beat it on stream, Thanatos. So technically on Sunday, yes. Technically on Sunday. I'm running Fire Element? No. No, I just have some Fire Magic. AoE power. Still mainly using Lightning, especially since the final boss uses Black Lightning. And holy shit, does it hit hard. My highest damage for the Black Lightning so far has been 28,000 damage in a single hit. I think. That was earlier today when I was doing some grinding. It is fantastic. The only problem is it only has 2 casts. Oh. And then I need to refill. So what I need to do is I need to rebuild. Can you guys get out of the way, please? I need to not rebuild, sorry. I need to build an entire set that maximizes Onmyo casting. So it just has unused Onmyo as much as possible so that I can just run around zapping everything with Black Lightning. Especially because it looks awesome and it purges like everything in the way. I'm working on 4 different armor sets because they all have different effects. I'm building one healing set for myself, which increases my damage based off the number of heal over times I have. I'm building a bow set, I'm building a magic set, and I'm building a ninjutsu set. I think the magic set, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and maximize my Onmyo stuff. Running the boss's guardian? Not yet. I'm still using Ho-Oh because I really like Ho-Oh's spirit arts, I think. Whatever the one is that makes them zip across the screen. I think I'm going to run the bosses once I get some more points into it. But, you know, I need to actually grind out those points before I'm able to make proper use of it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a big old downgrade from what I'm currently using. Now, there's a lot more customization open to us now that we are in New Game Plus, and Chaos went a little bit into New Game Plus. So he has let me know there are more things available. So I'm looking forward to that. And hopefully we'll be able to further customize and unlock things. One of the big changes in New Game Plus over New Game, obviously, is divine items. But with divine items releasing, even non-set items can now become set items. So that's how I'm building out the various sets. I'm actually more or less running the same gear, but with different set effects. And I'm really looking forward to getting those builds done. It's going to take time, especially for the weapons, because they can be crucible weapons and set effects. So you end up with 2 divine level effects. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for, is to just run a maxed out mishmash of gear. I'll walk you all through it when I play, but for now, that's where that's at. Yeah. It'll be nice and bright, and... Actually, I can close that. I think I... Oh, no, I can't pan. I'm thinking I might go up here and build along the coast somewhere. Oh, it looks like there might be deserts and stuff up there, too. So, still zipping about as a samurai. I'm almost done samurai, actually. But, of course, because I'm grinding right now and almost ready to switch to ninja, I only have one out of, like, 20 armor pieces I need. Oh, no. Sorry. 30 armor pieces I need for ninja, compared to, I think I'm sitting on 15 or so of my samurai gatherings. So, you know, I'm better geared for samurai right now than I am for ninja. It's a little bit sad because I'm ready to switch back to ninja finally, but, you know, maybe by Thursday I'll have my samurai grind done, because I only have 2 more weapons to grind, and I'm killing the enemies a lot faster now that I'm properly geared. Now, that said, my gear is going to be under level 2. Just remember, if you want to stream while grinding, we can chill while you do so. That is an option too. Unfortunately, I'm doing most of my grinding during the day, and I don't exactly get to sit at my computer for a stable amount of time while doing so. Because I'm grinding on my own, I can just pause and then walk away if I need to. But I will definitely keep that in mind. Can you get out of the way? You like escaping. My sanity's getting real low. Horsey, come here. Come here. Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, you still have food in your mouth. Why is everybody else hungry, but you're not? But yeah, Glitching Dragon? Yeah, it's because the temporal effect in the area is low, so it's getting hit with the temporal glitchiness. Okay, let's dump as much of that in there as possible. The pan goes elsewhere. Yeah, I'll have to hold on to the air. Oh wait, I don't actually have to hold on because they go in here. Pan can go right back there. Boom, boom, boom. Give me all of this. This is what several stacks of copper does for you. But now that it's daytime, I can go outside and actually get some stuff done. No, all of it, thank you. But my metalworking did go up, so let's have a look at that. We're almost ready to make one piece of the lamellar armor. Processing, metalworking. I want that, but I'm gonna get the second. I can't. Wait, what? Oh, I have to have the metalworker before I'm allowed that? Okay. On slag, work as a split. Well, I guess I'm taking that then. Give me extra metal back whenever I do things. Alright. So off we go. We are going to recover the temporal stability for myself. Of course, there's one right there. And we are going to look around for a good spot to house ourselves. I am going to be chopping down the trees and stuff before we actually move. Why are there so many temporal rifts? Oh, because of time. But as you can see, we're kind of surrounded by mountains off in the distance. This is probably all going to become a lake, if I had to guess. Oh, why are we? Thank you. I've been harvesting pretty much all the resources in this area specifically so that I don't kind of waste them. Before, I didn't want to harvest them because, you know, I was keeping the land pretty. But now that I don't need to worry about keeping the land pretty... game. My scythe ain't working. Okay, my scythe is not working for some reason. Strange. Yeah, my scythe... The grass isn't breaking. Hey, your T button finally works? Awesome. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, no, that's fine. I only added like 2 mods today, but a whole bunch of things updated. So bear with me for a moment while I find out what decided to break grass. Fine, I didn't update that, so it's not that. I was trying to test things before stream. The only unfortunate problem was that the quality, or the mod that's supposed to optimize stuff, kind of broke, and I wasn't able to properly test things. Oh great, spears have been reworked. That's going to be fun to figure out. Bows now have a reload stat. Good to know. You didn't break grass, did you? You did not break grass. Maybe it was Bane after he broke the bat? Maybe. That's all fine because that's not updated. Find out if arrows broke the grass. Actually, I have a thought. I should test whether it's the grass that's broken or if it's my scythe. It is my scythe that is broken. So... Oh, I think I know why it's broken. Okay. I can fix that. I can fix it. Not immediately, but I can fix it. So, what do we have? There's like a swan swimming in the middle of the lake. I do kind of want a lake house. Ooh. Is this granite? What do we have? Shale. Okay. So, still the same rock types in the same area, which is good. Gotcha, you little bot. I could do a cliffside, like, tower. So I had the mountain here. Mountain is going to be ice. Aren't you a big old rift? So yeah, the biomes are going to be largely the same because it's the same world, just I'm regenerating things. I want to know what this big ol'... This is all low-quality dirt? Yeah, because we're getting up too high, so... Okay, so we have red clay here. And I made a little macro so that, what? Okay, there we go. I can put waypoints exactly where I want them. Red clay. Instead of, you know, placing it on top of the mountain or something. So now that's properly marked. That looks very lush. It also looks like... Oh no, it did properly generate. Okay, I think that's properly generated. Here, let's add, we'll box. We'll find out if that's properly generated or not. Okay, it is properly generated. Hey, and there's a wyvern down there. And I see a trader caravan as well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna settle down by the lake. And then what I'm going to do... Ooh, medium fertility soil. Okay. I'll settle maybe right over there, because that looks like a nice patch. Or... Actually, if I settle right here... Not on the cliff, but down at the base. Ooh. I know I have increased fall resistance, but ow. Are you alive, kitty cat, or are you dead? You are alive and want to make friends. Num num num. Num num num. Num num num. Okay. So, I can't pocket you, but if I make it, like, here... Hello, rabbit. Oh, you're not a rabbit. What are you? You a raccoon? Goodbye, raccoon. Okay, so there's some high fertility soil here, so that's beneficial. Mushrooms. I guess I could also build... I could build a house out in the middle of the lake. Artificial island this shit. Because it is a big old lake. Clear that. And clear that too. Don't want to be regenerating things in. Is that a tower? No, that is oil. And this is where I was also looking at, but there's a cave right here. So I don't think we want that. This is proving trickier to decide on than I was expecting. Okay, there's something over there. Don't know what that is. So, mystery thing. Also, I learned do not use like gray or green because holy crap is that stuff like impossible to see when you're trying to clear out waypoints. So there's a ton of fish. Okay, let's go check out the oil area. Please don't strike me with lightning, game. I do not want to be struck by lightning. Okay, so we have mussels, we have that, we have sludgy gravel from the oil, obviously. I mean, the oil is pretty well contained. Yeah, I haven't increased your priority and you're upset about that. You're fine. Oh, no, in fact, Windows made you a background problem, so that's why we're getting stutters again. Actually, I think right here. And then I'll build my tower out there. So this is going to be the new home location. I don't want to do that yet, so new home. So now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go back to Cave Hole. And we're gonna make a cart. And I'm going to haul everything I can over one by one, and it'll just sit outside until I can move it all. Hopefully I can put most things on the cart. Oh shit. Oh, at least this one's easy to escape. So let's put a cave entrance marker here. Oh, lovely. That's exactly what we like to see. And it's pinned so that I can always find my way out. Oh, wait. I'm always going to be able to see that anyways. It doesn't need to be pinned then. Oh, oh, oh. No, no. Stop it. Yes. Also, there's something here. So another mystery thing. We'll need to check that out, find out exactly what those are. What are you? You are an andesite golem with iron in you by the looks of it. Cows. That's one thing I've noticed since I regenerated the world, is there have been a lot more creature spawns. Not necessarily the animals, but the actual various creatures have been spawning more. What's dead here? What? Oh, poor animal. It fell down into the pit. I guess we can just refer to it as the pit. Also, plants are actually growing now. Huh. I don't know why the wild plants weren't growing before, but they're growing now. So we have an increased backpack. That should help. Not this crap again. You and your little pelt. I have no interest in it. I do want the feather, though. You're going to take forever to despawn, so I'm going to take the pelt. We're just going to throw the pelt out. Are you grown? Yeah. Oh, I guess things are finally growing because it's summer. That's why things are suddenly growing. Give me the flower, please. Thank you. Little cockatrice, you might want to clear out from this area. Okay, Windows, are you trying to tell me this is a background process again? No, you're not, but still getting hiccups for some reason. It is what it is. We will survive. Also, I learned don't drink regular water. If you're thirsty, well, first of all, we can put some things away. Corn doesn't rot, or corn seeds don't rot, apparently. Oh, the berries need to go away. The nuts do not. Where did they go? I need those to feed the animals. No escaping. Thank you. So many crows in here now. We've picked out a new home location. Now I need to figure out what I'm making it of. I could make it out of bricks. That's the obvious choice. Just mine out a whole bunch of stone and then turn it into nice refined bricks. But I'm not sure how I feel about that. Excuse you. Get back in your confinement before the others I just put your sibling back. Yeah, that's right. Get back in there. No. In. Get it! Oh. You're an adult. Oh no, I can still pick you up. Okay. Sibling was trying to escape again. Okay. So, give me my copper. Copper. Or the... Helps if I press the right button. Now, I did make a mistake with my molds earlier. Not today, but while I was grinding, I was deceived into breaking one of my molds. I was looking for ways to speed up cooling down the copper in the molds, and somebody suggested using the watering can on it, and I shattered my mold and ruined some copper. What was I doing again? Made lots of andesite dry stone, so I have lots for flooring. But I don't have a lot for actual... Because that's a darker thing. I want lots of basalt. Or the one you mentioned earlier, BCD. One of the ones I looked at. I mean, I guess... If I was dumb, I could make it out of charcoal. Though, I guess I could I could make my flooring black by charring logs. Oh wait, can I not make charred planks? Okay, I can. I can make charred planks. So, I have to make charred boards, which is just done by... Okay, roasting the logs. Or... Okay, no, I have to roast the logs. Okay, or boards, not logs. Logs, different, boards, this. Okay, so I will need to make a lot of logs to make... We are going to take these pine logs, and we are going to chop them up with my saw, which is somewhere around here. There it is. Okay. Copper saw. Close that. I have to remember just rapidly clicking is a terrible idea. It lags things so badly. Turn this. That's a lot of boards. So, can I get 1, 2, 3? Hopefully that's the right amount. 2 more? I'm kind of guessing instead of doing the math that I should be doing. Okay, good enough. We're gonna do one last one. Now, we're gonna roast those 4 stacks. I believe they just go on the fire to get roasted. Yes, okay, we're getting charred wood. That's what I want. Oh, you cool. At a different color. That's so weird. And then for the... I really want a dark rock for the house, but... Let's see here. Bricks. Oh, I do have some books to read when we get some time, because... I forgot I had them. How do I make this? Bricks can... Oh, I don't... Oh, no, I can fire it. Large form. Okay, no, that's not what we want to do. We want... I guess I'd be making red bricks at this point, anyways. That's not quite what we're looking for. I just want a dark... Ah, they're referred to as blocks. Okay. Yeah. Basalt's exactly what... Ooh, slate also looks good. Yeah, I want slate, basalt, or, what was it? What was it? We're gonna make skull lamps, yes. Let me make notes here. Make skull lamps. And the rock was Gabble. Gabbro. That's what we want. Gabbro. That's a nice dark block. So we're looking for basalt, gabbro, or slate. We need to go find those in order to do the move. Now the other thing we need to do the move is a wagon. Hopefully... narrow cart, wide cart... Okay, so just a bunch of options there. But what if I want not a cart, but a wagon? Wagon wheels. Not iron. Oh, iron swage, not iron sewage. Okay. Back head to wash, etc. No problem, no problem. Wagon? No, that just got me that. There's gotta be more than just the two carts, right? Wide and narrow. Wide and narrow are my options. Okay. Sure. Just... So nails. I don't think I made too many nails. I can barely make that with the lead. That's fine. I need to make a wide cart. I need to make a cart wheel. And it's gonna take one of my backpack slots. That should be fine. I wonder if I can fill all four with backpacks, or all four backpack slots with it. Because if I can, moving will go so much faster. Question is, are there other things I can make that will give me more space? We need lots of stuff. Lots of stuff needs to move. Way more than I want to move. Okay, I didn't see anything there. I'm quickly going to check the mod list. Not useful traders. Cartwright caravans. Okay, so I can make sled market stalls. We need something a bit bigger than that. Okay, so wide cart is the biggest one. I can put the most chests and stuff on it. That's what we want. We want a wide cart. Big, wide cart. So I have my list of things we need to do. Those are taking their sweet old time. Surprised that the copper's cooling as fast as it is all of a sudden. Felt like it was taking ages for this copper when I was just trying to do things around town. Or not around town, because we don't have a town. Ooh, I could also visit merchants nearby and find out if I can offload some of my stuff for gears. Because if I offload some stuff for gears, then we have to carry less and it's more condensed. No chickens. Good, you're finally hungry. Oh, and I also need to use the crafting or workbench, not crafting table. Crafting table is Minecraft, but I have to use. Oh, you didn't throw me into the ceiling for once. Thank you. I have to use that to hopefully fix the scythe. I should take one of these copper bars, probably, and upgrade it to... Get in there! It's not safe for you guys out here. There's already like 3 or 4 crows that fell down the well and died. I can't even see the bottom. The only reason I know they fell in there is stuff is broken. Still looking for pants? Yeah, we need to get pants armor, but that's a whole other issue. I can use these to bind, right? Are they any better? 1.54 than rope. 4.3. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna use some lead nails. I always forget that I do this backwards. We're gonna use some lead nails to bind our scythe together. The handle ain't doing so hot either, so we're gonna use that. And I did it again, jeez. Just get in there. Thank you. And we're gonna hammer out a new scythe. Bam. What do I need? How many do I... Okay, we're good with this. Give me a new scythe head. So the glowing ingots are the meteoric iron we got from breaking down the cauldron, because we got some meteoric iron last time. Thank you. And unfortunately, I can't forge it on our current anvil. I need to figure out a way to make it hot enough. I can't really... Wait. Oh, I can't use lead as binding. Okay, I have to use copper. Well, that explains it. Nails. I could use... You know what? No, actually, I'm not going to use that. We're just going to use rope. It's fine. Everything's fine. Find it. Okay, we have a new scythe. Old scythe. Against the wall, thank you. We're going to sharpen our tools, and then we are going to go and look for one of the 3 materials. Oh! I almost forgot. Because I want the actual blocks, I need to bring my chisel with me. Okay, we have our chisel. I should probably leave the boards here. Copper's not ready to be swapped yet. The animals could probably use a refill. You little Get back in there! You're fully grown! Get back in there! Get! Go on, get! This ram right here, has escaped from the enclosure like 5 or 6 times, and it is the worst to get back in there. Necros having an issue with disciplining? Yeah, I am having an issue with disciplining the critters. very frustrating. Right. The whole reason I was going in there was to feed them. Ah, yes. My alternative method of getting inside. Hop straight on the wyvern. Man needs fences around the well. Once we move, I'm actually gonna build a metal gate instead so that the littler animals can't just walk out. And it'll be a lot more secure. The well's also gonna be outside. Though I should probably also build one inside. Okay, just its wing. So that it doesn't freeze over in the winter. I don't know if it's going to freeze over, but I feel like a well in the winter freezes. Okay, we're going to wait just long enough for that. So that I don't forget what I'm doing with these. Nope. Okay, they fell. I thought I had just lost a whole bunch of boards. That is going to take forever. I guess I could stuff them in this chest? Yeah, I have exactly enough room. Okay. Ingot is cool. Okay, we are good on the ingot front. Let's get another batch on the go. Well, we go and hopefully find one of the 3 stone types we would like to make the house out of. Got myself fresh chisel, great condition. Copper, lanolite can go away. How many of these do I need to make each piece? Do I want 6, 15? Okay, so it adds up the same. -4, steady aim is -20. Yeah, okay. Healing effectiveness is -9, hunger is 9. Yeah, okay, so it works out the same whether I have them as 1 piece or 2. But I guess it would be... Is it cheaper? 5... 11... compared to... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Okay, so it's the exact same. Though, if I leave them separate... Does my armor get a bonus? No, my armor doesn't actually get a bonus stat, so... Doesn't matter. Oh, 1 a.m. Terrible time to set off in search of something. You were pretty sneaky. Pretty sneaky, little crow. Here, let's actually sleep for once. And then off into the great beyond. Gale storm winds. I just want it to be light out. Thank you. Oh, I can ride the wyvern before I leave. If all the crows would stop hanging around the door. Oh, and I need to feed the horse again. And that should finish the horse's taming. Ow. Really? Every time? Well, not every time. And it is kind of my fault for making the house only 3 blocks tall. I know better for next time. My house needs to be at least 4 blocks tall. Stubborn mule. Your name is Stubborn Mule. Stop running around, Stubborn Mule. You've been tamed. Not top chat, live chat, thank you. No. Stubborn Mule, stop it. No, I'm not trying to carry anything on my back. Stay put. Oh. Right, it's not disciplined enough. That's okay. I managed to tame it before it became an adult. Nothing's loose. The house is secure. Of course, I went to sleep. Of course, this is ready. Are you sure I can't make some kind of mold that I can just rapidly cool off? No? Okay. We're off to find stuff and things. Now, I think last time we searched in the west, so this time we're gonna go north. If I can... Oh, no, we're not eating nightshade. That would be a terrible idea. I may be a skeleton, but for some reason it still talks. Oh yes, we're checking the traders first, and what that white house is. Then, we can begin. Dungeon. I want to see if the dungeon's still in the same location as well, and whether or not it fixed the corruption in the dungeon. It fixed the corruption elsewhere. I can tell you that much. I left my gears behind. Well, we're gonna find out what's at this trader's house. Not house. Caravan? Caravan. And there is a mystery thing nearby as well. Two mystery things, in fact. One there and... one over there. Is that a swan? Ooh, yes, yes it is. I see... No, come here. I picked up berries, that's the problem. No, get in my pockets! They are mute swans. You know where your final baby is? There you are, thank you. Yes, a good swan. Good swan. Oh. Okay, kidnap mommy too. Man needs a more compact solution of transportation of large stacks of items like a crate, or dare I say, a block. Yeah, I really do. But, you know, I'm gonna take the whole family with me. Shell wasn't on my list, was it? No, slate was. Stay right over there. We'll talk when we're done. Hello, trader. Got anything to trade? Ooh, I can sell cattails. Oh, but they only want 2, and it's only gonna give me a small amount. I could sell clay, but again, I'm not gonna get much for it. Survival goods trader? Meh. Hi. Dragon. Oh wait, wyvern, not dragon. Go back to your website. Don't go to the website. Okay. Another one over there, but I think we're safe-ish. What do you got? A wheel lock. Oh, for guns. Armor. Darn, I don't have the gears on... Yeah, I don't have enough gears for most of what it's selling. A scroll... Treasure hunter trader. Sell a fox? It has to be this specific type. So that's kind of out. And he only wants one anyways. Wow, they are not helpful. Oh, I could oh, it's wool. Actually, I have wool now, but yeah, they don't have much. It's good to know they're here, however. Ivory or hunted elephants. That is an option. Now let's find out what this mystery thing is. Oh, can I eat these berries? Yeah, they're cranberries. They're nommable. Oh, hey! It's this house. I wonder if it's the same lady. No. Yes. I think so. Got anything to trade? What type of bottle rack is this? You got the meat hooks. Man, lady, you suck. Nothing of note actually in your house. Okay, when I generate places, it is not supposed to be claimed. Oh, wait, this isn't just a trader, but there we are. No claims for you. Yeah, this stuff is not supposed to be claimed. But anyways, so now we know this is a trader's house. I can get rid of that. And I don't need to actually waypoint traders anymore, so we good. We have a much more water-based area now. Makes sense to actually make... Oh, wait. Is this ocean? Well, there's definitely no dungeon there, then. There's a dungeon here, though. And again, we have broken blocks. You're exactly why I was regenerating! What is with these, and why? I'm gonna check and make sure I'm not missing a mod that is required for Better Ruins. Because I regenerated specifically to fix this. Updating Better Ruins. River Gen. No, we're using Rivers mod, or River mods, that's fine. That's fine. We're not using that mod, so why, if not using, why issues? Pretty sure I don't have Terra Pretty. I think I removed that. Yes, I removed Terra Pretty. So, why are we getting question marks? Okay. So... Better Ruins. Just want to make sure I don't have a compatible or compatibility thing running for it. No, this should be fine. So what the heck? Oh, everything should be fine, but we're still generating Age Shale Ashlar blocks. Age Shale Ashlar blocks. Is it vanilla? Is it vanilla? I don't know, because nothing mentions it. Great. Oh wait, there is a command to find out if it's vanilla. Look like they're a Riddler struck again, Batman? Yeah. Does seem to like doing that, eh? Okay, so to find out if it's vanilla or not, we can toggle on expanded debug info. It shall. Yeah, this. So it is vanilla. It is 100% vanilla. Why? Why do we have this issue then? Oh, no, don't do that. And I bet if I try and interact with it, it'll crash us. I'm not going to do that right now because it takes a while to boot. And as much as I love Peglin, there's no reason to intentionally crash. Now, if I have to restart or something, we'll give it a test. Now, I want to know what... Okay, this is not right. That is definitely not regen properly. Box, add. Please. Thank you. I don't know what was going on there, but it looks like everything else regened properly. Is this ocean? Is that why it's kind of green? Copper. I mean, it generates well. It looks nice. But I need to get over there and find out if the water is green because of it. Let me just make sure. Probably not a good idea to be standing here when I hit this execute button. Nope. Okay, it is properly generated. So, flint. That could get me some mining experience, but that's not what we're after. Shale, quartz. Okay. That's all good things to find, but not what we're after. Can I just soak all the blocks in oil from the... Can I paint blocks? I wonder if it's a generation error. The game recognizes the block is there but isn't loading correctly. It's possible. No. Bad piggy. Your ancestors recognized it was a problem to attack me. And yet you think it's a good idea? That hurts. Bad piggy. You realize now I have to put you in my bag, right? You silly pig. Also, my bag is kind of incredibly full. And that really didn't take long. Okay. We has room for piggy. Barely, but we has room for piggy. Here. Ooh, sea urchin. Okay, so this is ocean. So this is all salt water. This is fresh water, I hope. But this is definitely ocean. Which is actually good because this means we can make salt. I just need to figure out how to make the drying fields. The ore also gives me an actual reason to make a ship. We like ships. They take us places. Also, I think I'm much less likely to get mauled while out at sea. Looked like, oh yes, there was copper in the wall. I think it was copper anyways. Unless it is, for some reason, lead again, despite looking like copper. Every time we think we find copper, we find lead. Oh, look at all this useful material. Are you gonna attack me if I get close to find out what you are? Do not attack me, little orca. Ah. Dynamic stance. We have stances now. High stance, please. Yeah. As long as the whales don't eat me, we'll be fine. It was in a different material. Okay, the dungeon is still here. And it's just underwater now. So I'm gonna leave my dungeon marker. But that is fantastic to know. Oh, you a shark. You might actually attack me. Uh-uh. I am not to nibble on. It's getting dark. Might be because of... Ow! Oh! Oh, I was taking damage from the water pressure. I was like, why am I taking damage down there? Yeah, I forgot. That's a thing I need to watch out for. I don't need to breathe, but I can still be turned into powdered bones by ignoring the fact that deep sea pressure is a thing. Let's eat some cranberries. What kind of berries we got here? Mountain huckleberries. Yeah, gather the mountain huckleberries. We already have some in our inventory. They yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Man needs a wetsuit. I actually need a diving suit. But I think we need iron for the diving suit. I know we at the very least need brass. Ooh, that is a nice plateau. We didn't have all this nice stuff last time I generated because it wasn't working properly. Wait, did I? Okay, we're going the right way. Why is... You know what? Never mind. Waypoints are weird, yo. Ooh, bismuth lanterns I can steal. Ray. Hello, Ray. I might still be dreaming. I wish this was a dream. Yeah, I've seen worse. Worse, I'd hate to see where, especially once those horrible storms strike. What you got to sell me, Ray? Can't help but notice you don't got anything made of metal. Hot damn, you have no idea my shock to see the art I'd made you up on YouTube? Oh, hey! Yeah, no, you made that art forever ago. Welcome. I'm surprised it made it all the way to your recommended. Welcome, welcome. How goes it? Yeah, the art's over, what, 10 years old at this point? Yeah, I can delete the waypoint here. Dude, it's been ages. So funny. Yeah. No, it's been a crazy long time. Time passes way too fast. We have red down there. Ooh. Okay, we have darkness down here. Let's just use a white waypoint, pin it. Here. There we are. How's it going? Oh, and we have our first new battle tower. Oh, and there's another battle tower. Oh wait, I don't have any space in my inventory right now. Better not go and grab more items to shove into my inventory. It'd be a terrible idea. That all looks real dark. Ooh, what are you made out of? You're a different material. Shale! Wait, not shale. Going good? Nom nom items? Yeah. Yeah, it's slate I want, not shale. What are you made of? Other than lag. That one was bad. Tin. Find out what we got here. That's Purido. But this is looking pretty dark. And Piggy. Looking good, looking good. Oh, it's even better. It's basalt. Oh, we have an entire mountain of the mineral I want. Eat the berries. Equip the hammer. Begin the chisel. Give me all the blocks. Salt and mudstone. Gyardo. Salt's my favorite block, too. It's a nice dark gray. It's about the closest I can get to black in this, so it's what's getting mined. I don't need the Purido. I just want... I'm probably not far enough into the mountain range. It looks like the basalt is all basically topsoil. Gabor is black? Yes. It's also one of the modded blocks. So I imagine it's going to be a pain in the butt to find. But I am very happy to have found something to make blocks out of. Technically, you could use Terra Preta. That's the darkest block. I mean, it is a very dark soil, yes, but it's expensive as heck to make. And we're just gonna chisel our way into... Oh, I'm gonna need more than a stack of this. This is... Whew. We're gonna be chiseling for a while. Especially because I didn't bring the plugs to make this go faster. I could have done it all in one quick go. Then again, I would have had to properly plug the mountain. Oh, not doing that. We're climbing. Why not use the Paxel? Because if I use the Paxel, it shatters into tinier blocks, and then I can only make, like, cobble and stuff out of it. So we gotta make use of our chisel and chisel away each one of the blocks individually. And I don't think... Yeah, I can't change the form of the chisel to do it in one hit. Actually, there might be an option, because this is going to take more than the evening, most likely. If I can spell chisel? Nope. Okay. I cannot change it. So we are going to be mining or chiseling the basalt for quite some time. Come on. There we are. Be easier to hit from the bottom now, isn't it? Oh, yes, much easier. Okay. Give me all the dark rock. A dark tower needs to be made of dark rock. What the heck? Oh, right. Side blocks. It's dripping rock on us. I do need to remember to keep an eye out for critters, too. I would rather not get ambushed while mining a mountain. Alright. Can I just... middle as well? Thank you. Oh, yes. Top needs the strike as well. Thank you. Okay, that was a lot easier. Oh, except now that one can't be mine. It's Calm Rift activity. You're totally safe. No need to fear. None at all. Yeah, until a dragon or a wyvern decides to show up and turn me into lunch. That is a very real possibility that I'm not looking forward to. The young ones I can handle, but if I get an older wyvern, they're gonna one-shot me, and I have no idea how powerful dragons are, but I assume they're much more powerful than a stinky little lesser dragon that is a wyvern. Let me up. Let me up. There we are. Do. All the mining. All of it. Should have got Ceranos in here to do the mining for me, but I think he's too busy playing Baldur's Gate, aren't you, Ceranos? I know you're lurking, but I don't know if you're still paying attention. I know you were playing Baldur's Gate earlier. High octane mining. Not a lot of octane right now. That would certainly make it go faster, though. Yeah, I need to get... I should probably go further over where there's a lot more of it. Ooh, that could have hurt. Let's... The heck? Meteor storm? I don't know if that's a meteor storm or if it's like fairies and stuff. I just realized liches would have to have like a tar pit to preserve their bones, because over time, through even the bone structure would fatigue and break. Yeah. Or, just preserve your bone with your necromantic magic, because you're already using necromancy to turn yourself into a lich, so... Here we are. I think I found a spot where the basalt's a little bit deeper. We can go cave mining now instead of surface mining, where everything is gonna murder me. Also, I can spam this in a much more predictable pattern. And yes, I do have meteoric expansion, and the sky is definitely falling, Thanatos. Oh, right. Bad idea to chisel all the spots, because then I can't actually pop it out. Pop them out in order, I guess. Or else they might not pop out. Yeah, I definitely should have brought the plugs with me. Could have just mined out the edges and then popped the whole thing out a couple hundred blocks at a time. Oh wait, I'd need better than copper plugs for that. That wouldn't work. Never mind. I would need iron, most likely. Reminds me, I should figure out exactly what I need to do in order to smith the few iron bars that we have, or smelt them down, rather, into an anvil. And then I could probably use that anvil to hopefully work the meteoric iron, too. Right, there's nothing on the left-hand side. I don't need to chisel the left-hand side. Gotta mine it all. Also, probably shouldn't stay out here forever. My poor animals will go hungry and start a rebellion and possibly eat me. I don't know what happens when the wyverns get too hungry. It's still only semi-tamed. Probably wouldn't eat me once it's fully tamed, but semi-tamed, not gonna put it past a wyvern to chow down on some bones. Basalt. I really wish I could melt the rock down after knocking it into chunks. That would make this go so much faster than having to chisel it. Though, chiseling is still faster than having to dig around each individual block if I want to mine it. So, step up from vanilla. No, there we are. Now, time to do the opposite direction. Top down. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where? Oh, where? Am I gonna find this much basalt closer to base? If I don't mine enough, then I'm gonna have to make my way back over here. At least we know there's tons of it. And, oh yeah, I need to... Oh shoot, I don't know where a source of red is anymore. Because the mudstone might not be in the same location. I guess I should find out what blocks are red. Okay, that does not help. Have I ever tried holding Alt to free my cursor to... Oh, yeah. Thank you. That works a lot better. Thank you. I forgot about being able to use tools like that. Thank you very much. Completely slipped my mind. Much less disorienting this way, especially because I have a headache right now, so much easier on the brain. Also less nauseating for anyone watching that gets motion sick, too. Pardon me for a moment. I am going to stuff my face with pizza to hopefully cure this headache. Food and hydration helps. Unfortunately, it does mean a little bit less talking. Come on. Pop out, you silly thing. Thank you. Only problem with this, can't see all my hits. There we are. I guess I just have to aim a little bit more left than I'm used to. gotta be a better way to do this, though. This isn't terrible, but we're not even halfway to the stack. And I'm probably gonna need at least 2 stacks of this stuff. Why are you not letting me... Game. I'd say bronze plugs could do you since basalt says it's tier 2. The plugs. The problem with a plug is it's used to make a quarry, and they have a limit to how big of a chunk you can take out. Okay. Forgive Me, Father 2 got this eldritch zombie shooter with exaggerated Borderlands graphics. Okay, I have to check this. Oh, I think I have the first one. Oh, yeah. The style is kind of familiar. I think I have the first one. I'll put it on my wish list for now. I don't know whether or not I'll get it. We'll see. Right, it's not letting me click on my hotbar for some reason. Did we break something? Or is it just, I pressed a button I shouldn't have? Yeah, I'm not allowed to put my hotbar at the moment for some reason. Hi, Ceranos, what's up? You're eating the cookies? Which cookies? The oatmeal raisin cookies? Not letting me interact with my hotbar at all. No? Why no work, game? Chocolate and blueberry? That's an strange tasting, strange combination. I don't want to say it is a strange combination because chocolate covered blueberries are a thing, I guess. But I can't interact with my hotbar. You tried stuff and it came out. No Ceranos for, or no cookies for Ceranos. Smash them. I guess I could do that to move it, but it is so strange. Why can't I interact with my hotbar anymore? Things broke. What else is new? Who do you think it was, Ceranos? It was definitely BCD, yes. It's a bug, reconnection fixes it? Okay. Well, relaunching takes a while, so we'll just ignore it. I can swap items around by pressing the keys, so it's fine. Don't touch my cookies. Ah! Silly Theranos. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta, you know, mine an entire mountain so I can build an itty-bitty house. Though I am oh wait, the whole reason I even figured out that the hotbar wasn't working was because I wanted to look at what I could do with basalt. Pause the game while I'm looking at it. Stop. Orochimaru doesn't deserve cookies. I'm not Orochimaru. Stop bullying me, I'll tell Mom. Ceranos. I have pictures. Ceranos is on the left. Oh, yeah, you guys can't see where my cursor is. But Ceranos is the one on the left versus Orochimaru on the right. Are you sure you're not Orochimaru, Ceranos? Because the picture says otherwise. Like, you got as close to being Orochimaru as possible outside of playing a Naruto game. Lathium? Me 8 of them. 8? Biting me? You can't bite me. Oh, I can make a stone anchor with this too. Nice. There's a lot I can make with it, but I don't like the look of that polished brick. I think it's just slightly off. Stalactites and stalagmites. Oh, yeah. Okay. Doing it right now, chomp? No. I refuse. Also, the reason the game is breaking, just gotta blame Ceranos. It's 100% Ceranos' fault. 100% Ceranos' fault. Since he wants to try and bite me, remember to blame Ceranos. All his fault when things break. Right, now what am I doing? Figuring out how much of this I need. I like the aged polished more than the regular polished. Blame his odd cookies. That's fair. You can blame his odd cookies. So it's 1 for 1 there. Oh no, I need to get the stonemason's blueprint in order to make the aged stuff. Darn. I do really like that though. Yeah, it's 1 for 1, so I need... We need to math. Cast corundum cookies. Okay. So I like making my houses at least 13 by 13. That means I'm going to need at least 169 blocks. However, animals can be kept outside in a barn, so I don't need to worry about space for them. But I do need to worry about space for the workshop. I guess I could put the workshop downstairs, but then I still need another floor worth of basalt. And 13 by 13 is a square. I don't want a square house. So just thinking, what do I want the dimensions of the house to be? Oh wait, we don't want to go above 14 by 14 because then it's no longer considered a room, if I remember correctly. Man wants circles in his square. I can make circles. I have made some massive circles in Minecraft. Like, the dimensions of my towers are usually insane, and it takes forever because I make my towers out of obsidian. And so, if I make a single mistake in making my obsidian tower, it takes ages to fix. Not to mention needing to, you know, actually acquire all that lava. But that's easily obtainable in the Nether. I refuse to read your message, Ceranos. You're not gonna do it. But you should come play. Come help me mine. Keep eating them cookies and you'll be a circle. Don't you blame cookies? Yeah, we don't blame cookies. We blame Ceranos. If he becomes a circle, it's entirely his fault. The cookies have nothing to do with it. Boom, 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 boom. Where did I miss? Oh, I missed right there. I hear goats. I guess there's goats up above me. There. Ebix. Okay. Maybe not specifically actual goats by goat name, but a subspecies of goat, I think? Alright. That mine going. We're up to 300. I stopped doing math. People are bad. Cake is better. Ibix are rams? Is there a difference between a goat and a ram? Also, back to doing math. If I, right, can't do, I need to double check the max size of the room. I believe it's 14 by 14 by 14. Yeah, 14 by 14. Wise, vintage story max room size. Oh, okay, rams are goat related. You know, for a long time I was team crystal litter, and now I've had to go back to regular litter? What? Crystal litter? Find it less messy? Well, I'm not sure what you're talking about when it comes to crystal litter, but good to know. And you have a room that is more than 14 by 14 if it's shorter. Okay, people are saying equivalent, so... Oh, silica gel crystals. Okay. So 14 times 14 by 14 is 2,744 blocks. I imagine the roof probably also counts in that. What if I do 13 by 26 by... we'll say 5. That should be fine. 13 by 26 means I need 338 basalt per floor. And if I'm doing a main floor... Oh, wait. I'm not... floors are going to be wood. Right. So it's walls I need. Which means I need significantly less than I initially thought. 2K blocks, I feel a grinding montage coming up. No. That was to fill the entire thing. I don't feel like stepping on a landmine field of tiny rocks. The urine cleaning at the bottom's annoying? It depends, because if... Oh, right. Gotta do that, because bug. If you clean it regularly, you don't really get the urine buildup at the bottom. Right, too far away. And if Ceranos doesn't clean it regularly, he has a whole bunch of people that will yell at him because they're friends with him just to get to Morty. Right, Ceranos? And before you accuse me of being one of those people, no. Apparently, Ibex is Anasi Earl species of wild goat. Okay, so it is goat. Goat and goat related. Keep middle clicking by accident. Okay, so in that case, I need to do 13 times 5 times 2 gives me 130. And then if I do 26 by 5 times 2, 130. Okay, so I only need like 400 basalt. So we'll just go for a full stack, and then we can head home. I will need to find a source of red to get a stack of that as well, though. So that we don't just have a plain black floor. I would like to make a skull in my floor. I think. Now I should probably look and see if I can just do a whole decorative thing. You mean like the mudstone nearby? Yeah. Mudstone is just fine. I should also look and see what other kinds of redstone we have. Because the mudstone is fine. I didn't really check how it looked refined, though. And that is something I need to do. Okay, so I still need to harvest more, but this is rock, right? Yes, rock is what I need to look for. And I learned that if I do that, it actually shows me everything with rock, not everything that's on its own. Devastation rock? That looks a lot like basalt. Obsidian looks nice. But yeah, the basalt looks good. Leave it? That does actually kind of look nice. Not what I'm going for, but if I was building like an underwater temple type thing, I'd use it. Ooh, jasper looks real good. So it is mudstone we want. It is the reddest rock. Okay, I can't make an entire block out of ruby. It's fine. If you had a computer, you'd get on and use it. It is a very nice looking block. I just have certain aesthetics I'm keeping to when it comes to building my evil lair. So, you know. The kind of rock I'd use, as I said, in like an underwater temple type thing. Which I might eventually build, so I might eventually need it. Especially if I end up adding one of the mods that adds religion to the game. Religion that gives you power. Cool. Clerics. So I recently found out, and by recently I mean literally yesterday, found out that apparently Wizards, as in Wizards of the Coast, decided to make all genies neutral now? And that's weird. Because it kind of defeats the purpose of there being so many different types of genies. Like, yeah, the Djinn being neutral's kind of whatever, though chaotic good does rather suit the air genies, but hey. But making, like, the Ifrit neutral feels weird. And for those of you that have no idea what I'm talking about D&D. And I guess, once again, my hatred for all that is 5th edition D&D 1, whatever the hell it is at this point. And their continued dumbing down of the system and painting everything with a coat of sunshine. Boy, does it kill me that even games like World of Darkness have been painted with a coat of sunshine. To be fair, Wizards have been making a lot of questionable choices as of late. Ooh, do share if you know any more, Thanatos. I am into the wizard gossip. Tell me the wizard gossip. But yes, I'd say they've been making terrible D&D decisions since they put out 4th edition. But not everybody agrees on that. And I think they just messed up with 4th because they didn't actually capitalize on it well. They wanted it to reflect MMOs, and then they didn't do anything with it. So, which is a shame. Killed off their... We're never killing off this edition. 5e was supposed to be beginner friendly, and I totally agree with that. I 100% agree 5th edition is beginner friendly, and it did great things to bring people into the hobby. I will not deny them that. Magic the Gathering, they're now Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles expect. It doesn't surprise me. After they did... Which one was it? I think it was Final Fantasy they did the big collab with first. They figured out they could make crap tons of money by just collabing with everybody. They're like, oh yeah, Fortnite does this, and Fortnite rakes in loads of money, and we raked in loads of money when we did it. So expect, like, every other release, or even more frequently, to be a collaboration. Trying to bring in everybody from all the hobbies. They did Sonic the Hedgehog too. Yeah, they also did SpongeBob. And... what else? Lord of the Rings. And... Assassin's Creed, Fallout, Final Fantasy, Marvel, Warhammer 40k. Yeah. Like I said, they're collabing with everything now. Then again, my knowledge of Warhammer 40k basically exclusively comes from Ceranos. So, my Warhammer lore is probably extremely flawed. I I think I probably have enough stone now. Oh yeah, I have enough stone now. We'll do one more row just to be safe. Blood for the blood god. Nope, keep digging, little dwarf. I am not a dwarf. I'm a skeleton in this. Otherwise, a lich. I don't have my dwarf with me to dig the hole for me. And no, I'm not talking about Ceranos. I don't have minions with me right now to dig holes for me. Having to do all this manual labor myself, what does the world come to? You learn magic so you don't have to do this crap. Though I think I might actually take a look at the magic mod. I've kind of dismissed it both times because of its name. So, there's 2 magic mods that I was looking at, and I should actually take a look at them. Maybe there's a spell for harvesting. Working yourself right down to the bone. I'm already down to the bone. That just comes naturally on account of being all lichified. But at least I'm not a mummy who gives everybody mummy rot just by touching them. Alright, let's have a look very quickly at the 2 magic mods and see if we want to add them in. Magic! Rustbound magic is 1, and the other one was Ars Primordium. Okay, so give it like a second path. Oh boy. My favorite lich is Brook. Will be if he existed. What? I'm gonna need context. And I've run out of drinks other than water. This is a problem. One Piece? Oh, okay. How does this actually work? We need to find out how this actually works. There is very little actual information here. I think people are saying it's like Thaumcraft. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright. That's not what I'm going for here. Okay. The magic systems in the 2 mods that are available are not my cup of tea. I mean, Thaumcraft was okay, but each time it got revised, it became less magic, more science. Guy ate a revive fruit. His soul got lost for a year, allowing his body to rust, thus becoming a skeleton when his body when his soul returned. Okay, yeah, I've seen pictures of the guy that. One of the very few things I'm somewhat aware of in One Piece, I guess. I tried watching One Piece ages ago, and I just couldn't get into it. Though, I will admit, it was more tolerable than watching Black Clover. Not that Black Clover was actually bad, I just found Asta extremely annoying in Black Clover. And so, I couldn't end up watching it. I have to force myself to watch One Piece? Ah, I see, BCD. Oop. Okay. We have over 500 things of basalt now. Now. Oh! Mudstone just over the mountain ridge. Okay. Let's go get some mudstone. Mudstone, mudstone, mudstone. Basalt gravel. No, no, no. Dabby! Dabby! We're in dynamic. Mudstone, here we are. So far into it now, might as well just see it through. You know the terrible thing of thinking of it that way, BCD? They're doing the remake or whatever that cuts out all the filler. So you could just watch the shortened version. Yeah, this is much faster, not mining it horizontally. It's not a full abridged version, but yeah, the way it was described to me is they're basically doing what Dragon Ball Kai did. Or Dragon Ball, whichever one it was. I don't pay enough attention to Dragon Ball either. Mostly because I got tired of listening. Same reason I got tired of Black Clover, actually. Listening to people scream for 3 episodes was already on Dressrosa, and I like One Piece filler. It's a lot better than some of the characters the main creators made. Fair. To each their own, right? I better not get hit by this meteor. Ow. It crashed down in the field, it's fine. It's just Superman arriving on planet. Okay, so we're gonna have some nice red rocks, and we're gonna have some nice black rocks. And because I completely forgot it's not gonna be the floor, I need to find some red wood to make the skull on the floor. We're gonna have to have a look-see and then find some redwood. Though that can wait. We need to actually move house before I start worrying about actual floor decor. And interior walls can be made of like plaster or whatever else I want instead of the stone brick I'm making the outside out of. So we shouldn't need a ton of anything new. And we get so much when we refine. Though I should probably stop being lazy when it comes to the wood, and I should actually chop and saw it instead of using the crafting grid. That was kind of the point of putting in the immersive mods. It takes so long to do. What are we doing so far? 75. Why do I have a fern? Why do I have so much grass? Or any grass, actually. Oh, I think that was me testing my knife, wasn't it? I never did test the new scythe to see if it works, or if scythes in general are broken. Probably should have done that. So, if I got 500 of that, I should probably get at least 250 of the mud rock. There was mud rock near the house if I need more. So we don't have to come all the way back over here, unless we need more basalt. I just want a pretty house. I'm only gonna have to remove soil this time, though. That's a plus. No digging through endless amounts of rock, except maybe for the well, because that needs to be 25 blocks deep, I think it was. Also, as long as there's no, like, quartz or something there, that'll be a lot easier. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Something making a noise in the background like the will-o-wisp. I think I might just be going crazy from staring at rocks too long. Liches aren't made to stare at rocks and mine this long. We're made to, you know, kill somebody, animate their skeleton, and make them mine for us. Or, you know, make a golem mine. Ooh, I wonder if I can find a basalt ore golem and tame it by feeding it copper ore. Because then I'd have a stable supply of both whatever mineral is in it and basalt. Okay. Still need more. I should probably grab some more ice while I'm here too, because it is slowly melting in order to keep our food preserved. I need to get the cellar of the new house down to below 0 if I can. Then the food doesn't rot at all. But I'm not sure how I'd go about that. Well, actually, if I do a big old area of, what is it, medieval ice, or whatever the heck it's called, that should do the trick. I just can't stack it higher than a block or else it turns into stairs for some reason. People have already reported the bug, it's just taking time to get fixed, I guess. So I could look and see if we can put out a damage for it. That can be. We're gonna get the stone back, the house, and then we're gonna put more of the wood on the fire to char it. And we're gonna try and make a cart. Other than that, I don't know how much we're gonna get done today. Like I said, I have a bit of a headache, and unfortunately, the pizza did not fix the headache. So, but it should still be close-ish to normal stream time, I think. It's going to depend on how smoothly the refinement goes. And I think I'll dig the soil at least, so we can lay the groundwork, even if I end up doing most of the house setup while I'm not streaming. We can still move everything. Or I could do the house building on stream and move things. I guess it's gonna depend how it goes. Well, game, I kind of can't chisel that out. Alright. be the last batch of mudstone, and we are heading back to base. Cave base, that is, not new base. So I guess I could technically start setting up the walls. Okay, 230, that's good enough. Oh, wait. Oh, good, ash. We want the ash. I guess a meteor did strike by us. Ooh. Meteoric white marble. I could go for some white marble countertops. And what am I going to sacrifice for it? Oh, I see what I'm going to sacrifice for it. There we are. We have space for marble now. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, meteoric copper. Oh no. I can't chisel the white marble. Ah, and it does turn into... No. That... Oh, wait. I can turn into white marble stone. Oh, no, by breaking. Never mind. I misread. Well, that is a disappointment. That is bitter nightshade. I probably should have got rid of the bitter nightshade. No, it's not ice. Oh no. I needed it to be ice. Okay, so this area is not high enough up for it to be ice, I guess. Only snow. So, snow would be cool too. Not what I'm feeling. I doubt it's gonna keep ice. I was gonna say I doubt it's gonna keep my fridge packed glacier ice. What's the difference? Okay. I can't tell if there's a difference between glacier ice and packed glacier ice. Vintage story, packed glacier ice. Ice blocks. You can only collect glacial ice, which you find on things. Lake ice can't be harvested, blah, 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 blah. No mention of packed glacier ice, though. Is it... No, it's base game. Just nobody's talking about it. Okay, I can use glacier ice. Okay. Well, doesn't matter which type it is. Necros doesn't like you very much? What are you talking about, Ceranos? Why are you saying I don't like you? Why are you spreading rumors? Why you spread rumors, Ceranos? I don't like you quoting? Well, that doesn't mean I don't like you. It means I don't like you quoting everybody else's channels. Ah! Oh, shit. Okay. Gloating over the bear. Probably, oh, shit. Probably a very bad idea. Also, this is like a busted house. Busted house? Nope. Oh shit, there's locusts here. Nope. Goats, save me! Draw the aggro! I can't afford to just jump off the mount. Okay, we're good. We're good. The bear nearly killed me. But we're good. We are now carefully going to climb down the mountain. No. The bear's left behind. That can be deleted now. Oh. The bear will not eat me. Ah, you're talking about Cocaine Bear. Oh, no, that's not fair game. Don't put a wyvern between me and home when I'm this injured. I'm totally regretting not making the armor before showing up here, by the way. Great. We got a bull with his mates, and... Oh, what's that? Obsidian. Ooh. Oh, I got 84 glacial ice. Should be fine. We're gonna... Oh, wait. That is definitely a baby wyvern. There's a baby wyvern there. How we doing this? Bitter Nightshade, get lost. Sonic speed, gotta go fast. Yeah. That's a bull. Okay, that is... crab. We don't want crab, and we definitely don't want bull. Is just another crab amongst chickens? Okay, yeah, that's another crab amongst the chickens. Now, what about the wyvern there? I can see it's killed something. Okay, well, I can't see what the victim was. But we successfully evaded the flying, fire-breathing death machine. Okay, game. I need you to acknowledge there's no trader camp here anymore, please. It ain't gonna listen. Okay, what do we have here? What can I stab? Nothing? Okay. I'm also not headed in the direction of foam. Oh, hey, Black Nightshade, which isn't toxic, apparently, in this game. Because it is most definitely toxic, if I remember correctly. Wait, why? I pressed a key combination, apparently, because I should not be seeing... I shouldn't be seeing that. What combination did I press? I have no idea what I pressed. Man needs a wyvern egg? I do need another wyvern egg. And it needs to give birth to a female wyvern so that I can breed wyverns. R or U? Oh, yep, it was indeed you. Thank you. Okay, what do we got here? We got smashables? Probably just bones. I'm gonna spend enough time as it is panning those bones. First stump. Meteor. Oh, I can collect the ash. Oh, gold. Gold and quartz from this meteor. Alright then. Oh, another meteor. Ooh. Another meteor shower, in fact. My legs did not go crunch for once. Alrighty then. Oh no, it's still lit. Okay. Every time I pass one of those things, I keep thinking it is... Ice does not go in there. Ice goes in here. I keep thinking... Oh, something rotted again. Darn it. I keep thinking it's one of the spider things. There we are. The thought finally finished itself. Hang you up. That's a lot of fat. That piggy was fat AF. Like, jeez. Oh, right, the hide needs to kinda go in there. Or else it's gonna be bad. Wait, why didn't the hide go in? Okay, that was weird. You guys reproduced again? Jeez. I was only gone for a couple days. Oh, right. Female cow, wherever she is in fact pregnant, so we're gonna have baby cows. 8 for that. You hungry, horsey? There you go. That's a good horsey. That's a good horsey. All good, horsey? I don't have a saddle for you yet, so... Alright, I think we've accomplished getting the blocks. Let's make the cart. No, no, no! Get! Thank you. Oh, right, I have a bunch of animals to add in here. For sure. Swan. 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 Yeah. That's a good swan. Oh, it was the daddy swan. Man's gonna need to release some crows. I'm gonna butcher them in order to get feathers. Can you at least some of these ones are smarter. I know you got out. That was a smart hiding place. You almost escaped. Okay. I'm just gonna keep these in my inventory for now. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Always need more lamellar so that I can make the armor. Eventually, we will have enough. Screw it. I know I said I'm keeping it on me. I don't care. Might have to extend the room a few blocks while we're moving, so I'm not going to worry about extending. Hello! You are looking through the wall. I only need to sit on your back 5, 6 more times. Apparently Necros can't read tonight either. Okay, so we need to make a wide cart. Funny, ebony is kind of lighter than the wood or the pine cart. So we're gonna make ourselves a pine cart. I have to, you know, remember to open my thing first. Pine. Okay, so we make pine cart. Well, crap. We need... Oh, I don't have parchment. How do we make parchment? Okay, I could... papyrus or small hide. Should have... Oh no, I used all the hide, I think. Yeah, I used all the hide. What did I use it to do? I don't even remember. Okay, cart's gonna have to wait for next time because I don't have the materials to make it. Yeah, unfortunately, tonight's stream was short, but thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight's content. If you're new here, please go ahead and follow and or subscribe, depending on the platform you're watching on. And I will see you all on Wednesday, likely to continue this move. If not, it will be either Stellaris or Neo 3, depending on people's availability. Until then, have a fantastic night, everybody. Bye-bye.